speaking about first Uttanapada, and then next canto is speaking about Priyavrita. So these are all the next canto is speaking. Then now about Uttanapada, I want to tell short introduction. Uttanapada got two wives, Suruchi and Suniti. In that, Suniti son only is Durva, and Suruchi's son is called Uttama. So this Uttanapada has very much very kind and very affectionate towards his second wife, that is Suruchi's and Suruchi's son. So he is neglecting his Suniti first wife, and then slowly, he is neglecting his Suniti's son also, Dhruva. So he was Dhruva was very much upset because why this father is very much partial to only two sons he is having. In that two sons he is having, why he is having that partiality, partiality we are telling. So he is behaving very good, very affectionate towards his Uttama. But when I come, he will not showing any, he is showing his face very angry and all these things. So he was feeling very bad. It is natural, no? See, one son is, if parents are showing one son very good behavior and the other son, no, it is natural. So he was not treated properly. So Dhruva got angry because Suruchi told, no, you cannot sit on your father's lap. So she pulled him. And then she told also, if you want to sit in your father's lap or you want to have all these things, you have to worship only Sri Hari. That is one. And then, so he went to his mother also, and that time also his mother is also telling what she said is correct. We have to worship only Sri Hari. So he was thinking what I have to do. So he started going to forest and to see Narayana, to have Narayana darshan, and he has to get everything. So on the way he met Narada Muni. So Narada saw, these are all Krishna's plan only, but Narada saw why this Dhruva is running here and there, and where is he going? So we'll go and check. And like that, he was going and checking with this Dhruva, and Dhruva was telling all, he was narrating everything. And then Narada was also telling, what is your goal? He was telling just his determination is to get that full kingdom and his father's all these things he wants. Then Narada told, you are too young, so you cannot have all these things in this age. So you better go to palace and come again after some time. Then Dhruva told, no, I don't want to go. I want to see Narayana and then only I will go. Before that, I will not go. So these are all happening. So then Narada was understood his goal and his determination. So if we want to achieve anything, we should have the determination, and that goal we have to concentrate on that particularly, no? So that he was concentrating, and his goal is also very clear, that he was very determined also, and he was telling, I want to see Narayana. So these are the introduction. They just little tell them to talk slowly, because sound is coming here. So now we are going to see the shloka 4.8.30. Anybody wants to read the shloka, or can I read the shloka?
Hare Krishna, Mataji, can you call out the names? Yeah, Mataji.
May I read, Mataji?
Yeah, Mataji, tell.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Atha matro badishtena yogena avarutsasi yat prasadham savai pumsam duraradhyo matho mama.
Very good, Mataji. Thank you. Anybody can go for the translate this word by word meaning and translation.
Purport also, Mataji.
Word by word meaning also we are doing, no?
Yes, Mataji.
Purport also should we read, Mataji?
Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
because it is small, a little small only. Purport,
Okay, Mataji. Shobha
not a
Mataji,
big
you
one.
can read the synonyms. Shanti Mataji, you can read the translation. Krishnamurti Prabhu, you can read the purport. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji Sant Prabhuji, synonyms, translation, purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Atha, therefore, Matra by your mother, Upadhishtena being instructed, Yogena by mystic meditation, Avaruddhastasi, want to elevate yourself. Yat prasadam, whose mercy. Saha, that why, certainly. Pumsam, of living entities. Durarhatyaha, very difficult to perform. Mataha, opinion. Mama, my. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Dandavats.
Translation Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now you have decided to undertake the mystic process of meditation under the instruction of your mother just to achieve the mercy of the Lord. But in my opinion, such austerities are not possible for any ordinary man. It is very difficult to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji.
Pranam.
Purport by A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada ki jai. The process, the process of Bhakti Yoga is simultaneously very difficult and very easy to perform. Sri Narada Muni, the supreme spiritual master, is testing Dhruva Maharaja to see how determined he is to prosecute devotional service. This is the process of accepting a disciple. The great sage Narada has come to Dhruva under the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead just to initiate him. Yet he is testing Dhruva's determination to execute the process. It is a fact, however, that for a sincere person, devotional service is very easy. But for one who is not determined and sincere, this process is very difficult. Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji.
No. So in this one, we can see from the shloka of 7:28 of Bhagavad Gita, Esham tu antagatam papam janana punya karmanam te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajante mam drida vritaha. So in this, we can see those who are very much determined, because that determination is very important. See, for Durva, for Prahlad Maharaj, they are all too small, but that determination is very big, because they have that determined, because Krishna is our supreme, and then even this Durva is also, he cannot see Krishna till now, but through Narada he is having that desire. But because he doesn't know how Krishna will be, how Krishna will look, everything. But Prahlad Maharaj, he knows, because he was listening from from his mother's stomach itself. So from the womb itself, he was he was learning the devotion service. And now this Dhruva is not like that, no, because if his father neglected him, so he wants to have to see Krishna or Narayana, and then he will. So because his stepmother was told, no, that you have to go and pray only Sri Hari, then only if he give, then you come and see. So like that she was explaining so many things. And then his mother was also told the same thing. So what is his plan? So he has to go. So he determined to go. That is the main thing. Devotion is why Narada is identified. This is the Durva is very determined, and so Narada accepts him as his disciple. And moreover, these are all is Lord's arrangement, because just like that he cannot go and like that, because nowadays you can see all 5 years old boy, what they are doing, having only mobile, all mobile, and they are playing in that only. Okay, am I correct? Because all the children, I saw all the, even for the babies now, they are only giving them showing the mobile, and then they are feeding the children. So how much it is very, no, it is not good for the children, as well as their memory and everything, for brain and everything. They are not realizing. I don't know why these people are like that. So here, but Dhruva only 5-year-old and he was very much determined. That's what Narada was testing him, and he then finalized, okay, he is my disciple, so I have to give him this initiation. So hardly 5 years, and he decided to give. And then he was uh, uh, how he was teaching him how to meditate on Krishna and how to approach Narayana, everything, and what all the benedictions. So interestingly, being born in this administrative class, that is Kshatriya class, the desire was very strong, because normally Kshatriya class and administrative class, they'll be having very strong this thinking and everything, and war between they have to fight for the children, sorry, for the people goodness and everything, so they will be very strong. So that's why we are calling them as a Kshatriya class. So but for an who is not determined sincere cross so who are all very much determined and very sincere, they will, for them this devotion service is very easy. But who are not determined or they are not sincere, and they cannot concentrate on devotional service, they cannot move further also. No, even if they are practicing, they cannot move further. That is very pitiable condition, because that's why here. But for one who is not determined and sincere, the process is very difficult. So Prabhupada told it is very difficult. Only the devotional service is only for sincere people and who are all very much determined. That's why, if you see Prabhupada 69 years old, and he was very much determined to go to Western countries and give this Krishna consciousness to all the people, all the conditioned souls people and all the fallen people. So how he was determined, that's why he within the 12 years he was spreading, and he was constructing the temples of 108, and so many 10,000 disciples everywhere. So it is his determination, and it is Guru's mercy also, it was there to Srila Prabhupada, and so that's why he can further move and make all the Westerners as a disciple of Prabhupada, as well as the devotees of Krishna. These are all the determination we can call as a sincere determination, we can tell. That's why today also we are all learning this Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, everything through, because Prabhupada has given to his disciples, and that disciples are given to us. So these are all the today. Prabhupada left the body around 100 years ago, but still we are reading his purport, and we are enjoying his purport and everything. No, these are all the special soul. They are all very special soul. Next shloka will go, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Shilpa Mataji, you can read the shloka. Archana Mataji, you can read the synonyms. Prashanti Mataji, you can read the translation.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Vasudha
Krishna,
Mataji, you can read the purport.
Munayah padarvi yasya niha sanghe noru janmabhihi na vidur mriga yantopi tivra yoga samaadhinaha.
Mataji, one time I will read the shloka. Munaya padavim yasya niksange noru janma bibihi na vidur mrigayantopi tivra yoga samadhina.
Can I repeat, Mataji?
Yeah.
Munayah padarvim yasya niha sanghe noru janmabhihi na vidur mrigayantopi tibra yoga samadhina. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Pranamataji. Synonyms by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Munayaha, great sages, Padavim, paths, Yasya, whose, Nisangena, by detachment, Uru Janmabi, after many births, Na, never, Viduhu, understood, Mrigayandaha, searching for Api, certainly, Tivra Yoga, severe austerities, Samadhina, by trance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam. Translation by Prabhupada, Prabhupada Ki Jai. Narada Muni continued, after trying this process for many births and remaining unattached to material contamination, placing themselves continually in trance and executing many types of austerities, many mystic yogis were unable to find the end of the path of God realization. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dhanvat Pranam.
So in this shloka, there is no purport. So Narada Muni again is continuing so many people and tried for the meditation process, that is dhyana yoga, but failed to achieve the goal and perfection, because dhyana yoga, it is not that much easy. As Narada Muni told, so many births and everything we are, but first of all we need that attachment is so big for us, so we cannot come out from that. If we are having children or this one that one, we have too much attachment towards our children, because as a parent we have that is natural. But if we keep Radha Krishna as center, and then we will process this attachment, so the attachment will go to Krishna and Radha, and then the children, because everybody together we are doing, no? So attachment, it is not easy that much. But if we continue and if we practice abhyasa yogena, so that practice should be there. So that practice, how it will come? Through satsang only we'll get, through devotees only we'll get. So how the devotees we have to find? Because some, you see, Chaitya Guru or this Margashisha Guru, no, they will show the way. Sometimes, no, if you are going to temple, you can find somebody, and then they will tell about this, no, this program is going on, that one is going on, why don't you come? Why don't you come and attend at least one program? Then if you like, you continue, otherwise like that we will used to tell, no. So like that, no, we are showing the way. That means Margashisha Guru means they are showing the way where the satsang is going on, where the good, like that. And then Chaitya Guru, from inner our heart, Krishna is Paramatma, as a Paramatma is showing the people how we have to because it is not happening for everybody. It is happening for few people, because they are having some spiritual activities in their previous birth, and then it is continuing in any time, yeah, any age it will continue. We cannot see we were worshipping all the demigods and all types of vrata and austerities, everything was I was having. But I don't know about Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, I never read, and I don't know anything about Prabhupada also. But after marriage only, I don't know how, because of Prabhu, I got this opportunity, and then slowly I pick up. So these are all the things. So that after marriage only, I should get this Krishna consciousness. It is there in our in my previous birth. So it is happened after my marriage. But my son got before birth itself. Even Narayani Mataji's son also got before birth. So they are all very much very fortunate souls. They are all. So that's why here many births and remaining unattached to material contamination. Material contamination, so materially, if we are having so many desires, that one, this one, we cannot concentrate on our devotional service. That's why here again and again is Narada Muni is continuously is telling, meditation also is he was tried, but it was failed. So in case of Durva, it was not. But he went undergo the process, which was very tough for common man also, because Dhruva is only 5 years. But as for 5 years old boy, he has to be be in the austerity, means it is not that much easy. But Dhruva, as a Kshatriya person, he was so adamant that I have to be. So that's why he was so adamant and he was so determined. That's why Narada was also accepting him, because he was capable of doing all these things, austerities. Because he was keeping his mind that I should. So if we have that sincere feeling or sincere uh, thought, then we can do so many things. But if we are not having that, we cannot do. If we, a normal thing also you can see, if we do anything, okay, we can do. You should have that aim. Otherwise, no, I cannot do, I cannot do means we cannot do. If we are thinking, no, we can do with some Krishna's help or with Guru's help, we can do something, means we can do. So that thinking always you have, don't have the negative thing at all. We be always in positive. We can do, we can finish, we can do all. If we have that positive thing, definitely we can, some through Guru and Krishna, it will help. We can achieve all these things. This is the one I learned from Prabhupada's each and every purport. You have to see his purport, how it is very simple, as well as the English is also very good and everybody can understand. And at the same time, how we can proceed in devotional service. So through these, this is Narada's disciples, and through Narada, so many things we are learning, because it has Prabhupada has taken so much time for us to understand all these things. And how much time he spent? He spent only for sleeping 2 hours. But whether we can do like that? No, we will not do. We will not do. Even the devotee also, they cannot do. No. So these are all the lesson how Dhruva was capable, and through his austerity, as they purified in themselves and get mystic power and lose their track, and unwanted things they will lose. So here Dhruva is the example of perfection. So that is very important. The shloka, one shloka is also there. Akamaha sarva kamava moksha kama udara degi tivrena bhakti yogena. In this word, tivrena bhakti yogena. In the shloka also, tivra yoga, it's coming, no? Tivrena bhakti yogena yajete purusham param. Its translation: those who are without desires and those with all desires, and those who have desire for liberation, moksha, must approach Hari, the Supreme Lord. So in this situation, Dhruva had all desires. He was having all desires because he wants to have full kingdom, everything he was having. And he was properly approached to Supreme Lord personally and to fulfill his great desire. So this desire, he was because he was no neglected by father and all the kingdom and everything. He was not, because his mother was also no neglected. So he was very much disturbed. So that's why he was thinking, I should get even my father, what all the things he got, above that I have to get all these things. Like that he was having that feeling. So Narada Muni was, for that only he came for the austerity and everything, and he was in that, he was very much determined. So this is the Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. This Kakamaga Sarva Kamava shloka, Tivrena Bhakti Yogena, we have that Tivra. Tivra means determination, or you have that aim, everything, all these words we can use it. So for devotional service, for God realization, we should have that determination. Because for other things we are having all determination, no? If we, for material things, if we want to do anything or anything, for that we are having all determination. No, we have to finish, we have to do this one, we have to do that. So we have to complete this work, we have to do, and we have to buy that land, and for that we will work very hard. We will work very hard. But for devotional service means they will not take that much, very, that sincere, it will not work. So these are all the things we have to learn from this Durva, even though he was a small boy, but we have to learn all these things because they are all special souls, not like us. We are all in both material and but half of the, not even of 75% we are in material desires only. 25% only we are doing all these things. And that also, if we get time, oh, today if I am having any headache or anything, no, today I am having so headache, I cannot do anything for Krishna, so I just offered only fruits for Krishna. But whether we are not, we are eating, no, we are neglecting our, we are we are not eating means okay, but we are eating and we are doing everything and we are ordering from outside and we are eating anything. But why we can't do for Krishna a small small cup of rice and yogurt or something, no, we can give, and then we offer to Krishna. That is our that should be our aim for devotional service. So these are all the things we learned from this boy of Dhruva and this from Narada as well as Prahlad Maharaj. Now the 32nd shloka.
Hare Krishna. Padma Mataji, you can read the shloka, Mataji. Vasudha Mataji, you can read the synonym. Shilpa Mataji, translation, and I'll read the purport. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Ato nivartatam nirbandhastava nishparaha yati bhavan kale shreyasam samupastite. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam. Synonyms: Atha, hereafter. Nivartatam, just stop yourself. Yesha, this. Nirbandha, determination. Tava, your. Nishphala, without any result. Yatis yati, in the future you should try. Bhavan, yourself. Kale, in due course of time. Shreyasam, opportunities. Samupastite, being present. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. For this reason, my dear boy, you should not endeavor for this. It will not be successful. It is better that you go home when you are grown up. By the mercy of the Lord, you will get a chance for these mystic performances. At that time, you may execute this function. Thank you, Mataji. Pranams, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Pranams, Mataji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Generally, a thoroughly trained person takes to spiritual perfection at the end of his life. According to the Vedic system, therefore, life is divided into 4 stages. In the beginning, one becomes a brahmachari, a student who studies Vedic knowledge under the authoritative guidance of a spiritual master. He then becomes a householder and executes household duties according to the Vedic process. Then the householder becomes a vanaprastha, and gradually, when he is mature, he renounces household life and vanaprastha life also and takes to sannyasa, completely devoting himself to devotional service. Generally, people think that childhood is meant for enjoying life by engaging oneself in sports and play. Youth is meant for enjoying the company of young girls, and when one becomes old at the time of death, then he may try to execute devotional service or a mystic yoga process. But this conclusion is not for devotees who are actually serious. The great sage Narada is instructing Dhruva Maharaj just to test him. Actually, the direct order is that from any point of life one should begin rendering devotional service. But it is the duty of the spiritual master to test the disciple to see how seriously he desires to execute devotional service. Then he may be initiated. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So Narada, what again? He was discouraged him because he told that you are very small, so you need not do because you are in small boy and even you are not in brahmachari level also. So you better go home, and then after that you come, and then you can execute your all this devotional service. So here, this process is even though tough, that age, but he explained the types of ashramas, and already it is there, no, the 4 ashramas. So brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha, and sannyasa. So brahmachari, every day in the Bhajagovindam, Sripada Adi Shankaracharya explained in the this Bhajagovindam songbook, Vaishnava songbook. It is there. In that, Balastavat Krida Saktaha. Balastavat Krida Saktaha. Childhood is meant for enjoying life, playing and sports, and then they have to go so many activities they will put, and then they have to go swimming, tennis, so many activities, indoor games, outdoor games, and then they have to go for chess and other. So like that, play means everything included. Sports means all this outdoor or indoor games, everything is included. So they have to enjoy life. Like that only material people will think. Okay. And then Balastavat Krida, other that we finish. Taruna Stavat Taruni Saktaha. For youth, it is because everybody cannot be a brahmachari. Sometimes they will be attracted by the girls. So they will be attracted, and both of them will attracted. So these are all the youth is meant for enjoying the company of young girls. Always they will be like that, youth. Okay, because opposite sex, no, so it will be more attracted being a young. And then vriddha savat chinta saktaha. So when he becomes old, they may, that time only they will try to do devotional service, or they will go for a mystic yoga process. So these are all the people are thinking, no, even in Krishna consciousness, if we are not eating this onion, garlic, and other things, what people or other people are telling, same relatives themselves is telling, why no, this small age, why you are telling not to eat this one onion, garlic? If you are not eating, okay, why that you are putting pressure on your children also? There, but children are not ready to eat. But these people are no giving their opinion, and then they are telling no, 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 you can. So it is not at all need at all. No, if they want to have, let them have. If they don't want to have, let them not have. These are all the things. So if they are having that determination not to have, one example I am giving, this my son, no, he joined in Manipal University, and then so I told him, see, because in so many years you are not eating this onion and garlic. So if we are not, because no, we cannot tell them not only eat this one, that one. So because the hostel, what they will get, we don't know. So I told him, please, if you have to supposed to eat means you eat, no problem. Then after that we will see. And then for that sake, no, one day he didn't get anything, only that onion samosa or something was there. And then he took that and tried to eat. But even one sip of that, this one, he cannot eat. He said he immediately vomited everything. And then he said, no, no, Mama, I cannot eat all these things. If I am not getting anything, I'll eat only this chapati and yogurt. That is enough for me. I cannot eat all these things. So they are all determined not to eat even onion garlic, because from the beginning they trained like that. So they don't want to eat. So these are all the, not because of my son I'm telling, even all the Krishna consciousness people, this parents, the children, you can see they will not eat. In Dubai, so many children are not eating all these things after they entered into Krishna consciousness, because they know the uh, value of this. Now, why we are not eating all these things, they know the reason. So these are all the things, the determination the children is having, but more than children, the parents are not having sometimes. That is very important. See, if the children are not ready to eat non-veg, but parents are all forcing them to eat, even though so that should not be there. If they don't like, okay, leave it. Particularly non-veg, these are all good thing, no, they are not eating is. So these are all the things. This why I am telling, because so many children are now doing so many things. Girls or boys, I'm seeing they are doing so many things, unwanted things. So these are all of Kali Yuga, it is happening. But for here, Durva is not like that. So that's why I told this, because youth, for that only I told this. Then we went to this old, this one. That also, old people, even they cannot leave their onion and other things, they cannot leave. Still they are not because see, a certain age we have to leave some items of the what we are eating, because it will attract our, it will our senses will work more. So for that we should not give place, because we should not give space, so that for that only we are uh, avoiding all these things, and we are continuing our, if we want our continue our devotional service, we have to leave all these things. Slowly we have to live. See, I am not telling you have to live overnight, but we have to try for that, and slowly we have to live. So in the old age, what we have to do, we have to concentrate our sense, we have to convert our senses and all these things towards devotional service. Okay, we have so many things. Okay, we have our duty is also, you can tell our duty is also there, how we can leave all these things. That is no, we cannot achieve everything, correct, without Krishna's help, and we cannot do anything. So that we should understand. Here this Vraja Bhumi, Vraja Vrindavan, people, all gopis and gopas are all very much interested towards Krishna only. Why? Because he is our protector, but they are not thinking he is a supreme personality of Godhead, because always they are thinking he is our protector, that's all. But they have so much affection towards Krishna. So Krishna is also like that. So Vrindavan Bhumi is really, it is full of affection. Now I don't know, but when Krishna was there, so was Yashoda and their full Vrajavasis, everybody was towards Krishna only. So their life and their determination, everything is towards Krishna only. They are not bothered about all other things, because they will only concentrate on Krishna, and they will have that no thinking that Krishna only protects us. So if they call any danger or anything is coming, immediately they will call Krishna. That's all. He will come and help them, and then immediately they'll go. They will think they are children, like that. So uh, that's why in devotional service or bhakti means, first this who will come, the gopis only. So these are all the things we have to learn. That's why devotional service or a mystic yoga process. And then Parama Brahmani, so, but there is hardly anyone who wants to achieve the Supreme Lord, but for a devotees, the above is not applicable. So for the devotees, it is only for non-devotees also we cannot tell, because first of all, whether we are devotees, that we have to think like that. After that only we can tell about others. So we have to practice ourselves as a devotee qualities, that is very important. So that, and then we can tell. But here this Adi Shankara was telling, for the devotees it is not it will not applicable, but for the other people it will be, materialistic people, it is applicable for them. So these are all the, so always guru will testify, and then he will give initiation, because devotional devotion should start from our age of young age itself, it starts. So if in the middle of that we are getting that chance, we should not leave that opportunity, and then we have to continue our see, now you are all attending the class, and because we are talking about Bhagavatam only, so you are all know very much in that, and then you are all listening very carefully. So these are all the things we have to continue our this one, so that we can improve our devotional service, improve in our devotional service also. So then slowly we will be initiated, and then slowly we will teach others. So through you, some devotees will improve, and they will also be like that, it will grow like a lotus flower. Okay, so these are the 32 shlokas. I think we finished now. 33 shloka. Mataji, time is there?
Yes, Mataji, we have 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Now the last shloka, 33.
Hare Krishna. Divya Gopu Mataji, you can read the shloka. Barnali Mataji, you can read the synonyms. Divya Desai Mataji or Divya Mataji, you can read the translation. Shilpa Mataji, the purport. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Pranams, Mataji. Yasya yaddaiva vihitam satena sukha dukkhayoho atmanam toshayan dehi tamasa paramrichyate. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Dandavat pranams. Yes, sir. Anyone? Yes.
Mataji, close the door.
That which they were by destiny, vihitam, destined, sa, such a person, tena, by that, sukha dukkha, happiness or distress, atmanam, oneself, toshayan, being satisfied, dehi, an embodied soul, tamasa, of the darkness, param, to the other side, rochati, crosses. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One should try to keep himself satisfied in any condition of life, whether distress or happiness, which is offered by the Supreme Will. A person who endures in this way is able to cross over the darkness of nuisance very easily. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Shilpa Mataji is not there. I will read the purport. Hare Krishna. Material existence. Hare Krishna. Material existence. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Material existence consists of pious and impious fruitive activities. As long as one is engaged in any kind of activity other than devotional service, it will result in the happiness and distress of this material world. When we enjoy life in so-called material happiness, it is to be understood that we are diminishing the resultant actions of our pious activities. And when we are put into suffering, it is to be understood that we are diminishing the resultant actions of our impious activities. Instead of being attached to the circumstantial happiness and distress resulting from pious or impious activities, if we want to get out of the clutches of this nescience, then whatever position we are put in by the will of the Lord, we should accept. Thus, if we simply surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we shall get out of the clutches of this material existence. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
So in this, it is clearly said, material consists pious and impious fruitive activities. So sometimes we'll get happiness, sometimes we will not get happiness. Distress will be, material world is like that only. Okay. So we should not trap or entangled in the dualities of material nature. So he must be able to treat, we have to learn and able to treat everything to equal. So in that, according to this shloka 727, Icha Dvesha Samuddena Dvandva Moghena Bharata Sarva Bhutani Sammoham Sarge Yanti Parantapa. So in this translation, O descendant of Bharata, the dualities of desire and aversion arise from illusion. O conqueror of enemies, all the living beings in the material realm are deluded by this. So we have to overcome all these things. Because when we enjoy life in purport also, so-called material happiness, it is to be understood that we are diminishing the resultant actions of our pious activities. When we are put into suffering, it is to be understood that we are diminishing the resultant actions of our impious activities. So these are all the pious and impious. If we are having suffering, that something we have done, so we are having all these activities. So if we are having happiness, that also some pious activities were done, so we are having these activities. So we should not have the, that's why in a material world it's already a miserable world. So we sometimes happiness will come, sometimes distress will come, but if we have to take it in both in a equal manner, then we will not, if we are in devotional service, then we can take it as a, it is also Krishna's wish. If happiness comes, okay, it is Krishna's wish, we will offer to Krishna all everything. And if distress comes, what we will say, okay, it is also Krishna's plan, something is good, that's why he is giving. So that also we can take it as it is like that, and then we can move further. But in the material world, people cannot take like that. So devotee, if devotees are there, they can take it in that way. But as a normal material world, materialistic people, they cannot take this one. That's why instead of being attached to the circumstantial happiness and distress resulting from pious and impious activities. So in this one, purport I want, one who does karma will give two types of results. What is that? Good karma, it will give happiness, and bad karma, it will give distress. So two types of karma is there. One is good karma and one is bad karma. So naturally it will entangle us furthermore into the law of nature, cycle of birth and death, because samsara sagare magnam. First shloka of samsara sagare magnam dinam mam karunanide karma graha grihi tangam mamuddara bhavarnavat. So we are very much deep into the samsara sagara ocean, and then because it is already, it is there, no, we know, so cycle of birth and death, it is there. For even if you have birth, definitely we have to die one day, that is there, because the birth and death is for everybody, it is living entities, or all the living entities, we have this. Okay, so the wise man, so the in this material world, what we will get happiness very temporary only, it is not. So that wise man, what he will think, he will get out of all these things, and then he will catch hold of Bhagavan's lotus feet. So that is very important. That's why here we shall uh, position we are put in by the will of the Lord, we should accept. Thus, if we simply surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we shall get out of the clutches of this material existence. In Bhagavad Gita, so many shlokas are there. Even one more shlokas is also there. Shubha Shubha Falereva Mokshase Karma Bandhanegi Sanyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimutto Mam Upaishyasi. In this way, you will be freed from bondage or to work, and it is auspicious or inauspicious results. With your mind fixed on me, in this principle of renunciation, you will be liberated and come to me. So we have to keep our mind and the principle, and then we have to renounce the all attachment towards this materialistic life. Towards, because you can ask, then we are our parents and we have children, and how we can detach with all these things. You can attach with this, and then but keep in the center Krishna and Radha, and then you give all these things, then you will not have that. That is in my experience. I have experience in that. So I'm telling you also, keep center in Krishna, and then everything you offer to Krishna, and then even whatever the children know is getting everything or something, this one everything offered to Krishna, it is yours. So that's why Krishna is telling the Pitahamasya Jagato. He was telling Pitahamasya Jagato means what? Jagat, full Jagat. He is the father, he is the seed. Bija Mam Sarva Bhutana. So he is the seed of our father, and he is taking care of us. Why we should bother? No. So these are all the things we learned from this Durva Stuti, and then I think we should also have in this material, because being a we are devotees, so we should know all these things, and we should not have this attachment. So okay, happen means happen. It's not happening, that is also Krishna's wish. When it will happen, that is also only Krishna knows. So that if we have that one in our mind, then we will not bother anything, because aram se we can do our devotional service properly, as well as we cannot bother about all these material desires or material things, because when it will happen, it will happen. So we have that clarity in our mind, then we can do our devotional service very peacefully. So Hare Krishna, thank you so much. If you have any comments you want to tell, you can add in that.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful class. Shall I ask for questions, Mataji, if they have any questions related to this topic, today's topic?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions? Any realizations?
Yeah, that is also very important.
Yeah, because I think today's class was very much practical.
They want to have anything more to tell, they can.
Definitely, yes. Anything?
Some points I may also left, no? Even if you want to tell anything, you can.
No, Mataji, you were giving us actually very, very practical implementations point. I was also hearing, and I was also thinking about children, especially about children, because Mataji knows very well. I know Mataji and Prabhu since long, and I know Prabhu also, Rangesh Prabhu, means I know his Karmi name, not the initiated name. So he's initiated now. But how Mataji and Prabhuji have brought him up, and he's a very, very good Krishna conscious person. Like just like a few months before, Mataji and Prabhuji visited with Rangesh, and how he was discussing about the small points and all, the clarity and whatever the deep Krishna conscious in his heart is there. That really impressed me. So many thanks, Mataji. We always need such kind of suggestions actually from the experienced parents. Yeah, Suma Mataji, I saw you were unmuting your mic.
Yes, Mataji. I just wanted to thank Mataji, because Mataji, somehow I don't know where initially when she started the class, narrated the Dhruva's pastimes, so we could imagine in the picture from Mataji, and I'm very thankful to her. And though we study these shlokas, no Mataji, like today only, that we have to be very determined. So this is what I have learned in today's class. So, and Mataji very nicely nobody will share their personal this thing, but Mataji was very happy to share that so that it becomes a lesson for us. So and I am very thankful to Mataji.
All
We can make
glories to
out that.
Srila Prabhupada Mataji. All glories to
And
Srila Prabhupada and our Guru.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Jai Srila
Because it
Prabhupada, and
all
thank you
goes
so much,
to our
Mataji.
Guru only. All
That
credits.
mercy flowed from you, Mataji, today. Hare Krishna in the class. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pranams.
Yeah. So thank you, Mataji. We'll end the session here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Haribol, and thank you so much, Mataji. Still, you are traveling, and then also you took class. Even I didn't know that you are in Dubai.
No. Because we are committed means we have to do that.
Hari. When we will learn this, Mataji, I have no idea. Seriously, this one
Mataji,
commitment.
she was also taking yesterday evening class, and she told the same thing. Next week she will be available even though she is in travel. So I'm really very thankful for her dedication to take our classes. Yesterday evening also we had our class 6:30.
Oh, okay. Tamil class, Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. No, that's what. Yes, Mataji. That's what I'm saying, that we have to learn this quality, the commitment, and whatever happens. Yeah.
Through
Yes,
Durva
Mataji.
only we are also learning. Through Durva. Only 5 years old, no?
Correct, Mataji. Very true. So we will end the class here, Mataji.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
Sindhubhyo,
patitaram pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo,
Ananta Koti
Vaishnavebhyo,
Vaishnavamriti ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Bhagavatam ki
jai.
jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. We will meet
Thank you,
again on Monday. Hare Krishna
Yeah.
to all the
Thank
devotees.
you so much,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Thank you,
Mataji,
Mataji.
shall I end the session?
Yeah.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji.
Tell Prabhu also.
Thank you, everyone.
Parth also.
Yeah.